Ariel Helwani post-fight at UFC 113 with Josh Koscheck, who defeated Paul Daley tonight. And first off, Josh, congratulations on a very big victory. I hate to take away from the victory, but obviously the end was a little ugly. In your opinion, what exactly happened out there?
Was talking to him in his ear just a little bit, let him know that, some of the things that he said on the Countdown show weren't very polite. And he didn't take too kindly of it. So, he started eye gouging me. And, first off, the guy's a blatant cheater. He had, oil all over him. So, you know what? I just stuck to the game plan. The game plan was to be conservative, get the victory any way I could, take him down, wrestle, go back to the old school a little bit. And, I had a lot riding on this fight. And, I played it conservative and had to get the victory.
So you felt as though he was oiled up?
Thank you. I think, I could smell it from the beginning. So, no big deal. I knew what I had to do, and that's go out and get the victory. But I was telling the guys earlier, was a big test for me, to get here for this fight. Lots of things went wrong in training. Not making any excuses, but it was the toughest training camp of my life. A lot of personal issues. God, I thank God that, just want to thank God that being on my side, and he got me here and got me through this.
Do you want to talk about it a little more? What went wrong?
Nah, just personal issues, and it's that's the extent that I can go with. So, but I made it here, and guess what? This fight's in the past now, and now I'm focused on becoming a better fighter, so I can go out and perform and beat George St. Pierre.
Do you think the UFC should cut him for what he did?
Well, that's not my opinion. Paul Daley's a good fighter. He's a tough fighter, one-dimensional, but he's a very tough opponent, and I think he'll be back to fight another day.
Obviously, your takedowns in your wrestling were a big factor in terms of why you won the fight. A lot of people are questioning, will you stand with him? It seems as though you were able to execute your game plan perfectly, right?
Yeah, exactly. Look at George St. Pierre, what he did to Hardy. I watched that fight 25, 30 times. George, good wrestler, and I wanted to show my wrestling tonight. And I want to thank Zinkin Entertainment, Bob Cook, all the guys at AK. I had a Shogun won?
Sounds like you just did.
Holy shit. Wow, I called that too. Our locker room's undefeated.
Yeah.
How about that? Jeez, wow. Yeah, man, I don't even know. I'm speechless,
Okay, I just have to ask about the knee. A lot of people are booing you. They said that, you embellished. Did he, in fact, hit you in the head with his knee?
Yeah, absolutely, hit me with something while I was down, so I don't know if it was knee, fist, or what, but I got hit pretty hard, and, I could have quit, and I got up and kept fighting, so.
Next up, the Ultimate Fighter and George St. Pierre. You ready for this?
Yeah, this is going to be great. This is a dream come true. And, like I said, I was very conservative this fight, and I apologize to my fans. But I had to get the victory. I've had a crazy career, ups and downs, wins and losses, and, just a lot of stuff. And here I am, 13 wins in the UFC. Who would ever figure a guy from the Ultimate Fighter would be in this position? And it's God's blessing that I'm here, and I'm super excited.
Well, congratulations on the victory, Josh, and congrats on the Pens winning tonight.
Yeah, the Pens. Did they win?
They did win, 2-1. Yeah. I don't think you knew that when you were talking to them, right?
Know that. No. So they're up 3-2. They're
up 3-2. Game 6 on Monday.
Oh, there we go.
You got some extra security going around Montreal tonight after that comment?
I think I'll be wearing a hoodie and a toboggan tonight, and yeah, I'm gonna have security, or else I'm not going out.
All right, thanks, Josh.
Thank you.